So you're thinking of moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, and you're just kind of starting to think to yourself, what does the city have? What is the city about? What is there to do in Charlotte, North Carolina? Y'all stay with me and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Let's get after it right now. What must you know before moving to Charlotte? Let's talk a little bit about where Charlotte is on the map. So look, guys, we are centrally located on the East Coast. We're right on the border of North and South Carolina. We're about a 6.5 hour drive up to DC, and we're about an easy 2-hour flight to almost anywhere in New York. And hey, if you're coming out of Florida because you're tired of having to fight a dinosaur, if you went swimming in the lake, or the absurd size of your mosquitoes, or you're just tired of paying the obscene amount that Florida has to pay for property insurance, then maybe Charlotte is a good place for you. And if you're a fan of the Florida beaches, again, we're about 2 hours to just about anywhere in Florida. Now, let's cover some geography here for Charlotte. Charlotte can be hilly, but it's not mountainous. So if you're an avid runner, you've got a nice bike you like to go ride, or you're just an avid walker, get outside, enjoy this beautiful weather, then you're in luck. You won't have to make a special trip to get your hills in, but you might have to make a special trip to avoid the hill. Hey, and bonus, this city is absolutely beautiful. It is loaded with beautiful trees and flowers and is super green, except for some of the brand new neighborhoods where they've just kind of clear cut it, but hopefully they've planted some trees that will in time grow and be beautiful. One question I get asked about a lot of times is Charlotte centralized? And the quick easy answer is yes, because Charlotte grew from the inside out. So it's not this super spread out city that you have to take all these interstates and big highways to get around on. We've got a network and a spider web of surface streets that connect every part of the city. And of course, hey, we've got 485 around the outside, and we've got little 285 loops there on the inside. So there's stuff everywhere you go all the way out, and as we continue to expand, we're growing on the outside of 485 also. So no matter where you live, you usually got an easy half-hour commute into the center of the city. Thank you so much for watching my channel. My name is Joe McIntosh, and this is my show, The Carolina Salute, where I cover everything Charlotte, both north and south of the border. Every day I hear from amazing people just like you who are looking to relocate to this beautiful area. I'd love to hear from you. Give me a call, text, email, schedule a Zoom. I look forward to hearing from you. Now back to our regular scheduled program. Hey guys, thanks for staying with me. Next up, let's talk a little about what there is to do when you're done working. And what is there to do? I'm gonna tell you, there's a lot. There is so much to do in this city. I could make a video a few hours long of all the things to do in this city, but it's not a travel blog. I'm here to tell you about some real estate and how awesome this city is to move to and live in. I really enjoy the outdoors, so let's start there. First thing up is the National Whitewater Center. It sits just north of the city in Huntersville. This is a place you have to go. It's absolutely incredible. You've got the big rock wall. You can go whitewater rafting in a semi-controlled environment. They've got zip lines. They've got all the trails you could handle outside. Anything you want to do outdoors, you can definitely get it done at the National Whitewater Center. Now, staying with this outdoor theme, the next place you have to go is gonna be CaroWinds. It's a local amusement park and very affordable for the season pass and a family pass. Within CaroWinds is the world's largest and fastest giga coaster named Furry 325. These two attractions, CaroWinds and the Whitewater Centers, they are on opposite ends of the city, but both are very easily accessed, and each one has plenty of parking. If you're gonna stay downtown, you can immerse yourself and the diverse culture that Charlotte offers. You have the only Motorsports Hall of Fame of its kind here for NASCAR. And if you didn't know, NASCAR was basically born here in the Carolinas, especially right outside Charlotte, and many of the teams have headquarters here. So if you're looking to get into NASCAR and automotive sports, this could be an incredible place for it. And quite a few of the universities now have high-level engineering degrees that are geared towards NASCAR and motorsport. If you're into museums and you've got an eye for art, then you've got to check out the Bechtler Museum of Modern Art and the Mint Museum. Both are amazing, and there's many other amazing museums downtown. There is also the Discovery Place for your children. They'll probably go down there on field trips. First place I ever saw the big IMAX theater. It's an absolutely incredible spot. They have a blast, and it's one place you can have a blast. Also, I know a lot of kids' places for parents are like, another kid place. I'm gonna sit down and just wait until it's over. This is one spot where you truly get to engage with your children as they learn and really see the light bulbs go off in their head and watch their eyes light up. Now, I've named just a few the awesome things to do when you get off work, but super cool bonus is Charlotte has a city attractions pass. Log on to the internet and Google Charlotte Attractions Pass, and you can design your own trip while you're here, because we do want to see houses. We want to go see the city, but all work and no play gets boring, right? So go enjoy some of the amazing attractions this city has and truly immerse yourself in what it is to be a Charlottean. Y'all stay with me and I'll tell you some more about this amazing city. Thanks for staying with me, guys. We're going to cover some culture a little bit. Let's talk about the culture here a little bit. While we're not this one-trick honky-tonk town that we're sometimes perceived as by Hollywood, Charlotte draws top talent. Now, we're not on the level with NYC, and I won't pretend to be, but we still have top quality and exceptional performance. We have the Charlotte Symphony. We have the Charlotte Philharmonic. We have the Charlotte Ballet. And we get a plethora of Broadway shows that come to Charlotte. If you're into live music and amazing venues, all the names come to Charlotte. To name a few, there's the Fillmore in Uptown, and then the PNC Music Pavilion. Also, that's just a few of the many places you can go to catch an incredible show. Now, if you want to get into the arts and culture on a real granular level and really feel what Charlotte is when it comes to artists, then you have to go down to NODA. You've got incredible shots, beautiful murals on the wall, and just really get a feel for, hey, what is Charlotte? Who is here? How do they interact together? The other place you have to go down to is going to be Plaza Midwood, and you can check out my video I've done on both these places. Incredible spots, full of art, full of culture, and full of incredible people. I hope y'all go check them out. Well, that's all for the culture right now. Y'all stay with me, and I'll see you the next stop. Are you an avid golfer? Do you like to go out on business events for golf, or you just like to get out and play a casual game? Or are you super serious? Are you trying to make the tournament? Guess what? You can do all of those things right here in Charlotte. You can play daily, March through October, and then, hey, November through February, you're gonna be able to play. You can probably play weekly, maybe not daily because it's winter. You come out, you're probably gonna freeze your buns off, but you realistically can play golf here 12 months a year. Just gotta check the Weather Channel and see what's happening. So what are your opportunities to play golf? How many golf courses are there, you ask? Guess what? There are 26 golf courses in Charlotte, North Carolina, including 5 public, 6 municipal, and 15 private courses. There are also another 25 courses within 20 miles of Charlotte, including 13 public, 2 municipal, and 10 private courses. So you've got all the opportunity in the world. If you're not playing, it's your fault. And guess what? the PGA does come to town. We have the Wells Fargo Championship is here in Charlotte. They play out at Quail Hollow Country Club, probably one of the most exclusive country clubs in Charlotte. If you want to get out there and live out there, it's a great party for the business environment of Charlotte, and even just people who enjoy golf love to get out there and have a good time. So if you're looking for neighborhoods that are within a golf course or a country club, some amazing places for you to check out are gonna be Quail Hollow, Piper Glen, and Valentine, just to name a few. There are many more. And guess what? If you're looking for lake life with golf life, Charlotte is a city you have to check out. Whether you wanna play on Lake Norman or you wanna play on Lake Wiley and live in a neighborhood that encompasses all of this, Charlotte is your place to be. Well, what do y'all say? Y'all stick with me and I'll continue telling you some more about Charlotte, North Carolina. Hey guys, thanks for staying with me on this stop. We're gonna talk a little bit about what Charlotte is known for. Charlotte is known as a banking hub and a massive banking center. We are the #2 banking center in the country, of course, just behind New York City. Charlotte is named for Queen Charlotte Azaric. So that's why we're considered the Queen City, named after the Queen. Now let's get on to something you actually care about. Charlotte is a craft beer hub. We've got some incredible breweries here all around town. So it's not like you have to drive all over the place to go get a tasty brew. And bonus, some of your favorite brews are going to be featured in the local grocery store. I really like Harris Teeter, as I think they have the best variety of beer and wine. Also, something amazing here in the city is gonna be barbecue. We're in the South, y'all. Barbecue is king here. And because of where we're located and the great world we live in, we get influence from everywhere. You're gonna find some Kansas City style. You're gonna find some low country style out of the lower part of South Carolina, and you're gonna get what we call, North Carolina barbecue also. Some of my favorite places in the city are Midwood Smokehouse and Jim and Nick's. Hey, maybe while we're out seeing home, we take a break, we eat some food, have a beer, because all work and no play can be a drag. Let's have some fun. Next, I want to talk to you a little bit about the business environment in Charlotte. Are we jeans and tees like the big tech guys on the West Coast? Is it power pinstripes and suits like everybody in New York City, or is it kind of laid back business casual? What do you think? If you guess laid back business casual, you're gonna be more right than wrong. You go downtown, lots of the men will just be in a nice pair of slacks and some sort of button down shirt. Don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of people running around in really nice suits. The majority of folks are gonna be a little more laid back and easygoing. And real estate and mortgage, we kind of break all the rules. So you'll see some of us in some of everything. But if you were wondering what your wardrobe has to look like, business casual, you'll be good most days. Hey guys, thanks for staying with me on this stop. I'm gonna cover a few things you have to adjust to. So things here in Charlotte and in the South, things here are gonna move a little bit slower. And if you're moving too fast and trying to be bam, 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 bam all the time, depending on who you're working with, you could turn people off. You could turn potential clients off. Don't let it scare you. Just kind of be aware of your surroundings and the people you're with and interacting with. The other thing you might have to adjust to is the only place to buy liquor is at the ABC store. You'll see them around ABC on the side of the buildings. Those are not child care facilities. Those are adult facilities where you get your spirits and your liquor. Also, guys, hey, one thing to remember is that the recreational use of cannabis for North and South Carolina is still illegal. This is March of 2024. So whenever you're watching this, if cannabis is a part of your life or your daily routine, double check the laws here so you know what you're getting yourself into and you don't end up in unnecessary trouble. Just wanted to let you know. So y'all have an amazing day. Stay with me and let's get on to the rest of Charlotte. So let's talk a little bit about the weather. You will experience all 4 seasons. Sometimes you'll experience all 4 seasons in one day. You could wake up to it cold and chilly and raining with your heat on and you're bundled up, and then it's going to warm up throughout the day. And by the time you go to bed, it could be 85 degrees and you've cut the heat off and you've got the AC on because it's just got hot. When we get into our transition months, whether we're going fall to winter or spring into summer, the weather is bipolar, okay? Make sure you check your weather, dress accordingly, especially if you're traveling or coming down in those months, because it could be 35 degrees on Monday, and if you're still here Wednesday, it could be 85 degrees. So the weather's a little bipolar. Just make sure you know that as you're planning your trip down. Now, something we do get is we do get these incredible and powerful summer thunderstorms. So when the meteorologist is on the TV and he shows you all the bright spots of the reds and the oranges and the yellows, hey, pay attention to where those are and be prepared. You're gonna get some high wind. You could get some hail. We're gonna get some incredible thunder and some lightning. It's maybe not the best time to be driving. I understand sometimes life happens and you don't have a choice, but if you can plan around those big summer events, you'll probably thank me for it. So I'll just kind of be aware of that, because we really don't have any other major natural disasters that are gonna wipe you off the map. We don't get feet of snow. We don't really get any hurricanes. There's not tornadoes. There's not earthquakes. We get big summer thunderstorms. I love them. Sit outside, watch the rain and the lightning, and just kind of feel the energy in the air. That's all for the weather, guys. And again, just wanted to say thank you for staying with me, for watching my channel. Again, I'm Joe McIntosh with eXp Realty, your realtor here for North and South Carolina. And if you're feeling generous, guys, could you please hit the like and subscribe buttons? I'd really appreciate it. Again, I'd love to hear from you if you're looking to move down. So y'all give me a call, text, email, Zoom, whatever you like. I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, y'all have a good one.